It's a little later in the morning. I think it's around 9 o'clock-ish. It's been spitting and raining and on all morning. I finally decided it's just time to move, get rained on the river. Looks like it's gonna be another windy day. So we'll just get as many miles as we can and we'll have a good day. I've already ate. I'm finishing the packing process. My solar battery's only got about 25%. That's probably my biggest concern with the clouds. I was gonna hook it up on the back of my boat today, but it's cloudy and rainy as the forecast. I did a little math while I was sitting in the tent. I still need to keep that 42.7 miles to go average to finish in 60 days. I do have a little wiggle room. The wind keeps changing. It's already changed directions twice, it seems. It just seems to swirl around. I can't get a hang on which direction these clouds are coming from, because one minute they're coming this way, the next minute they're going that way, then it seems they're coming backwards, but I usually think that's in my head. Yeah, I can't get it figured out. All right, got to finally a section that's pretty quiet. It's been pretty windy this morning so far. Really don't know where I'm gonna go here as I look ahead. But yep, things are going all right. Solid day. There's a channel that goes through there, channel that goes over there. Driftwood, driftwood, driftwood. And when I say that, I mean a full tree out there. So just, I take my time and see kind of where the river pulls me, and I go there. So I took a minute, hooked up my solar panel, tied it up with some string that I had in my tent stake pouch. Acknowledge something about these trips. All right, so what we got going on is I'm out here alone. So your mind's gonna be your worst enemy. Yep, I knew that was a battle. I think I've talked about it a little bit, going through every decision I've ever made in my life. The good, the bad, the ugly. You know, I'm content with who I am, what I've done. I've made good choices, I've made some bad choices. It's the rain. It can rain on me every day, and it stinks, but it's nothing compared to the internal battle that you'll wage with your own mind out here, being alone. I still think I'm in a good place, headspace. Just a little bummed out. Pretty cool. There's a closed down bridge, the arch one, and the iron bridge after it. Been in my head. I got in my head while I was on the last video, but that's what happens out here. You're alone the whole time. Morale's still pretty high. Every now and then you have a down day. It's okay. Just like regular life, but there's a lot of distraction out there. Out here it's just me and the river and my boat. I'm gonna get back to paddling here and dissect my life some more. And here's the river. I don't know if you can see it in between the tree right here and the bank here. There's some orange in the middle. I'm gonna say I'm 97 to 99% sure. If not, I'm definitely seeing things. I did catch up with him. He had pulled over to eat some food. I came around a corner, there he was, and I was like, hey, how far are you going? Immediately, how far are you going? And I was like, as long as I can in 60 days. Yeah, I think he was a local. Wasn't too friendly. So I didn't stop. I just kept floating by him and left him with a pleasantry and called it a day. Great day, things are moving. I'm making healthy miles, I think. Haven't really checked the map. I did look earlier just to see which way the wind is blowing and where I was at on the river, and it appears that I'm a healthy 25 miles, 30 miles into the day already. But I think it's around 4 o'clock. So I got a few hours to go. I have a really amazing camp here tonight. I think it's pretty cool. There's no rain in the forecast. Letting the tent air out now. You know, it's always just a little damp when I get it out and get it going for the evening. But yeah, once it breathes for about 5-10 minutes, it's good. Got my bed set up inside already. Got my quilt still. I keep my quilt in the bag in case I don't need it, but most nights I end up pulling it out for a little bit. My electronics, clothes, and journals all in there ready to go. But man, look at this sandbar I'm on. Check out this view. I was behind this tree line. I pulled off the river about 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna enjoy this view while I'm out here for a while. Good day. I had about 41 miles. I think that was quick math. Yeah, it was a good day. I got in my head quite a bit this morning from the time on the river till probably about 2 o'clock. Looking forward to maybe in a few days running into another river paddler. I don't know. There's several in front of me. It's a lot of alone time. Yep. I really came back to terms with who I am a little bit today. So I was big in my head. Got to me emotionally a little bit too. So we'll let it go. It's gone. It's done. All right. See you later. So I'm back out here. Just finished eating dinner. Had any ticks bite on anywhere else today? And first place I just went checking. Just rubbed down my back right here. Good morning. It's Sunday the 22nd. Been spitting off and on all morning. It's a little after 7. I'm kind of waiting to see what that cell over there does. It's a little darker out there. I did have to wake up at 1 o'clock. I had to get out of my tent, set up my rain fly. It's almost dry, so I might just hang out a little bit. Yep, still on that average of 42, 43 miles to get it done in 60, so we're looking all right. I'm getting ready to push off. Got everything situated, got my food for the day out there, got a Pop-Tart, some crackers, 3 mini candy bars, Slim Jim fruit snacks. You know, really healthy food. Trying to keep my nutrients up, you know, with quality food. You know, the food you put in you is your fuel. I just go. Throw some food in the gullet and let's go. Got it all latched down, ready to go. It hasn't really spit or rained any. Looked like that rain was moving that way. It's time to go. Last things I do is just put my electronics in this pouch so I can grab them during the day. I always listen to a podcast as I'm leaving to make sure I don't leave my phone. So if I go out of range of my phone, I can freak out and find it. I don't know if you can hear the drum or not. I'm sure you could hear the drum, but I don't know if you could hear the singing, chanting. I don't know what you want to call it. I used to, you know, listen to it and be intrigued by it on, you know, PBS shows or documentaries about Native Americans. And I just got to hear it out in the wilderness. It's pretty cool. We're just moving along. It is cold, wet, and rainy. A little bit wind, and it looks like we're probably going to get a little more rain before it lets up. You know, I'd like to think it's type 2 fun, or say it's type 2 fun. Now, this is still enjoyable while I'm doing it. You know, it would be a little more enjoyable if it was beautiful sunny skies, but you got to experience it all, right? Take it all in, the good with the bad. All right, we are still spitting rain. On again, off again all day. My pants were just starting to get a little gray in them. You know, starting to build that heat back up a little bit, feeling good. And then it starts raining again. I'm getting a little shivery here and there. I was cutting across the water, trying to, where I thought the channel went to the other side where I could see it cutting into the bank. And yeah, it was not. So I hit a sandbar in the middle. I mean, I was stuck. I stood up, pulled the boat along, and got to about, you know, shin water instead of that ankle deep. And I just got back in the boat and went floating. Little beaver lodge there. It's rained on me off and on all day. It's after 5 o'clock, so I thought it was fair time for me to pull off the river and make camp. I don't know, somewhere in the 35-mile range for the day. Pleased with that. Gonna strip down here in a second because I am chilled. I'm cold to the bone. And then I found myself kind of shivering, and I was like, it's time to call it a day. Let's get warm. I'm gonna get me a good boil some water and take down a warm meal just to help me warm up and, you know, maybe enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, and of course I might change my mind with that once I get in the tent and get dried out and warmed up. I might just slop whatever in. I brought my food, I brought water up, because I think once I get in, I'm done for the night. Good day, everything went well. Now camp's set, so, you know, once you get that set, even on a cold day, you still feel all right.